The more you look, the more you see. Well, my name is Yanni Fotiadis. All my friends call me Yanni. I was trained as an architect and I practiced architecture for about 30 years. Once my architectural career wound down, because I really don't design buildings anymore, I realized, well, the skill set and the way I've learned to design is something that could probably be utilized and translated into fine art. My background is Greek. Some of my most vivid memories when I was a little boy were my grandmother's old house in Athens. And I remember looking up and just seeing this thing, the corner of the Parthenon, that struck me as something very profound and very old and very special. I didn't know what I was looking at. I didn't know what it was, but I knew that I was drawn to it. And I just wanted to go there and look at it more closely. My love for classical architecture and classical antiquity grew, and as a result I began to look more closely at the philosophies and the histories of that period. So I've read all the classics, and in essence I'm basically in love with that place and that period of time, because I felt it was a time when man and nature were much more closely connected. There was an esoteric spiritual quality that I think has largely been lost in our technologically driven Cartesian world. Architecture, or at least the way I was taught architecture, was very project driven. It was very linear, a very, very clear process. You have an alpha and you have an omega and all the letters in between. I begin with these boards and I get these enormous clipboards and I start pasting my sketches and notes and diagrams, and I use them kind of as a roadmap. In other words, the heavy lifting has been done in terms of the composition, the narrative, the palette, the colors that you're going to use. Everything is thought out in advance. I tell people, you know, you can make thousands of lines on the paper that are guidelines. Nobody has to see those, you know, but you need these tools in order to ground what you're doing. We have lost our connection with the cosmos. Everything has to be rapid fire, everything has to be immediate. It's just the nature of the world we inhabit now. But going to places like Greece and spending time there, I realized fairly quickly that, boy, are we missing a lot. So my work is really just asking people to stop, pause, look, and consider what you're looking at. There's no abstract work here. You know, that's an area of art that I have immense respect for, but it's not what my work is about. My work is figurative, realistic, and it's more about allegory, it's about metaphor, it's about storytelling.